Yeah, don't go up against Jeffy from SML. Jeffy may look friendly, but you should be careful. He will eliminate you. And here is how I got into this situation. If you don't want Jeffy going after you, make sure to drop a like. And now let's begin. So I was on a mission to try to find out what happened to Jeffy in Among Us. I remember the last time I summoned Jeffy, I had to dress up as him, which I did, and I'm going to make sure that I can find him. I was walking around the airship trying to see if it worked right away. I didn't seem to hear anything, but I made it over to the gap room and I was looking at that mysterious pencil. We all know how much Jeffy loves that pencil. The lights then turned off, and I could hear the sounds of Jeffy going, That's so strange. I went over to showers and I found a body, which was one of the crewmates I saw earlier. Not sure if Jeffy was the one that committed this elimination, or if it was one of the other imposters. I let everyone know that I did not see anything. Since we had no clues, we had to move on. But I myself could not move on from this case. I headed over to electrical, and I did one of my tasks, but I was still trying to think on how I could find Jeffy. Maybe I can look at the cameras so I could get a better view of the entire map, because I did hear Jeffy. I checked the cameras one by one, and then I noticed something. In the security room there was a dead body, which surprisingly was the place that I was located at. Who eliminated this crewmate? And how come I didn't see anyone? The only person that I saw was Red, who was also in cameras. Someone asked Red if he saw anything and he said nah, but I was also in cameras and I didn't see anything as well. Could this have been Jeffy? Unfortunately, Red was ejected, which really sucked because we were both innocent. I spawned in records and I went to go check out the pencil. I know that this pencil has to do with Jeffy, and that Jeffy was the one that left it here most likely, but I wonder why he's eliminating the crewmates. I was then eliminated, and the imposters won the game. I entered another game and remembered something that happened a while ago. I remember when I last checked cameras, I saw one of Jeffy's videos. And that happened again when I checked cameras. I looked at the cameras and I saw one of Jeffy's videos. It's some weird bug that happens in the game sometimes. Could it be because I'm wearing Jeffy's clothes? I could then hear Jeffy again, and it wasn't coming from the video, it was actually Jeffy. And that's when I was eliminated by the imposter. I was really scared and I wasn't sure on what to do. Jeffy seemed a lot more dangerous and I had to run away from him to make sure I was safe. Every time I'm in the gap room, I just feel really nervous. Yes, I am scared of that pencil. I have a theory that it could be what is giving Jeffy these powers to just have control of the imposters and have them work for him. I was doing my task and I was still really nervous because at any moment Jeffy could come out. I definitely don't want to check those cameras unless I know I'm safe. I was doing my wires and I had this weird feeling that something was behind me, and when I got done with my task, I saw a mysterious creature. This creature looked horrifying. He had pencils as legs and also the arms. Is this Jeffy? When I realized this, I quickly made an escape and I made sure to run as fast as I can across the entire map to try to get away from this horrifying creature. What happened to Jeffy? I was stuck on a dead end in ventilation and purple eliminated me. I knew that there was something up and that something was wrong with Jeffy. I went back into the gap room and I saw Jeffy staring at his giant pencil. I'm not sure what he's planning, but whatever he's planning, it cannot be good. I really need to find a way to stop all of this before Jeffy gets more powerful. Jeffy's power was really starting to scare me. I was the imposter, so I knew I had a chance to fight back in case Jeffy ever tries to go near me. I was walking around and then I heard Jeffy talking. He was going, but but I wasn't too sure on where Jeffy was located. Everybody was leaving the game for some reason. Maybe because they were afraid of Jeffy. I then entered the cargo bay and I think I saw Jeffy hiding. Was he hiding or was he trying to get into the safe? Maybe there could be something inside the safe that Jeffy is trying to get access to. Maybe a brand new pencil? The imposters won the game. And I entered another lobby and I was the imposter for a second time. But this time I was unable to see anything. I was walking around the airship and I was really scared because I could only see about a feet in front of me. But that was it, I couldn't see any more. So if Jeffy was nearby, I wouldn't be able to see him. Unless he was right in front of me, of course. I walked around and the imposter eliminated someone in front of me on the medical section. And I quickly made an escape so I wasn't the one that would be ejected. I went over to the lounge and I saw that one of the doors were open but there was no one inside. So I checked the other stalls and I didn't see anything inside again. That was very strange. I went over to the gap room and I was with a few crewmates. I was thinking about eliminating one of them, but I knew that I couldn't. I walked and I could hear Jeffy again. This time it was going to be very hard to spot Jeffy because, well, I can't really see anything as you can see. So this is making the situation a lot more scarier. I entered the cockpit and I found Jeffy again. Jeffy was in the front of the airship, but what could he be possibly doing here? Maybe he's trying to fly the airship, or what else could he be doing? After that long meeting, I went over to the cargo bay and I went down into the medical section when the sabotage was called. I knew I had to go fix it to seem less suspicious, since I haven't done any eliminations or any tasks. I also wonder if the crewmates could see that I'm not doing anything. I'm hoping that that's not the case. But what is Jeffy up to? What is his plan? He hasn't eliminated me, so he has something else planned for me. I walked down the main hall, and I was now in the engine room trying to look for Jeffy, since that meeting interrupted us. I went to the main hall, and I saw Jeffy again. This time Jeffy was really close to me, and I wasn't too sure on whether he was going to try to eliminate me. I got too scared and I ran away. If Jeffy wants to eliminate me, why hasn't he done it? And I was trying to eliminate him, but it wasn't letting me. Maybe because he's also the imposter. I went over to the security cameras to try to look for him. And also the security cameras have the lights on. I checked and then I saw Jeffy in the security room with me. I closed the cameras and I looked around and Jeffy was not here, so where did he go? He can't just magically vanish. I could no longer take this any longer and I knew I had to make my escape from the airship. Jeffy was clearly trying to recruit me to the imposters and work with him. He was so covered in evil that he became this hideous monster. Now he tries to haunt the crewmates and eliminate them and just make it a really bad experience. I went over to the meeting room and tried to make an escape, but I was then surrounded by Jeffy and his friends, Junior, Joseph, and Cody. Should I stop them?